You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, B&B fans. It is Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your B&B episode info for Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023. This is the day that Hope is going to walk out on Thomas. If you are a Thope shipper, you are not going to enjoy today's episode. All right, so first, just real quick, I want to say this about Tuesday's episode spoilers. Please do not shoot the messenger. But one of the official spoilers that I gave you for Tuesday did not manifest. It was officially on the roster and it just didn't happen. It was a spoiler that read, Hope and Liam make a unified decision. Now, separately, they seemed interested in working on their marriage, but making a unified decision means you're together making it, right? Otherwise, you come separately to the same conclusion. Totally different use of the English language. Again, I think this is a writer's strike issue. Instead of seeing Hope and Liam together making a unified decision, we got a whole heap of RJ piling onto Thomas. We got Brooke picking up where Liam's gaslighting of Hope left off. Brooke really wants her daughter with a man who loves another woman as much, if not more, than he actually loves Hope. And that's sad. Also, the replacement writers, although they were on staff at Bold before the strike, have lost their gosh darned minds. I'm going to tell you what they did that was so, it wasn't a little mistake like other things we've seen. This was huge, a gaping mistake, or them trying to put this gaping hole in Bold and the Beautiful history. I'm going to tell you about it in 1 second, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our B&B updates. That helps us so much. Thank you for doing that. So on Tuesday, this is what Hope told Thomas about what she and Liam were talking about. And she says, he reminded me of all the pain and suffering we had to go through during those years when we thought we had almost lost her. Years. She said years. I listened to the scene 3 times thinking the word was going to change one of those times when I rewound. All right. Just to preface this, Beth Spencer was born on January 10th, 2019. Beth lived as Phoebe with Steffy from late January 2019, and as soon as she adopted her, until the very early days of August 2019. That is from January 2019 to August 2019, a little more than 8 months that Liam and Hope thought she was dead. And of course, that's awful. Any period of time that you spend thinking your child has died is awful. But years? Come on. They need to get their heads out of their butts in the writer's room and do better. This is one of many just blatant errors they've made lately. And for instance, speaking of Beth, they are actively declaring that Beth's birthday is mid-August when it's January. And some of you commented that they're doing the date she was reunited with Hope and Liam. Nope. They were just calling it her birthday. It is out of control also with the spoilers, with the lies and exaggerations, and just all this stuff that they're rewriting history and changing things drastically in hindsight, thinking, I guess, that fans won't notice. It's insulting to me as a longtime viewer that they are treating us this way, like we don't have brains in our heads and don't recall things. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. That years thing literally dropped my jaw. It's probably the only time Bold and the Beautiful has ever truly surprised me. And they did. So, all right. On Tuesday, Hope and Thomas started that serious conversation they were having, and it'll pick back up on Wednesday. And of course, we're still waiting for that scene at the cabin with Hope and Liam with their heads together. Seemed like a unified decision moment, but it never happened. It never manifested according to Tuesday's spoilers. So because of the misleading spoilers, and again, I think maybe there was a writer actually doing the spoilers who's on strike, and that's why they're crap now. We just supposed that Liam and Hope would share FaceTime today on Tuesday when we're recording this, but it looks like it's going to be Wednesday. So again, don't shoot the messenger. I tell you what's official spoilers, but I can't do anything about them missing the mark. So get angry at B&B for issuing sloppy spoilers, not me for delivering them. And now Wednesday spoilers. So there are 2 dated spoilers for tomorrow, and strangely, no more for the rest of the week for Hope and Liam. And so it's a crapshoot on when that intimate moment between Hope and Liam could happen, foreheads pressed together. Maybe at the end of Wednesday's episode, we shall see. So we do know that Steffy Forrester is stunned by what Liam says on Wednesday. So they're picking back up with their conversation as Thomas and Hope are continuing with theirs going into early in the Wednesday episode. Steffy talked to him a lot on Tuesday about trying to fix his marriage, but he said, I care about Hope, about her well-being, and I love her, but a big old but. And then he said he just wants to get through to her and get her back to herself. It's not really about their marriage. Yeah, he wants her back to the woman who forgives him everything, and he gets to not forgive her for anything. That's the old Hope, not the Hope with a backbone, the Hope who's, an emotional jellyfish. So at the same time, Brooke kept hammering at Hope until she agreed to try again with her marriage. So on Tuesday, we saw Hope over at Thomas Forrester's place, where he was clearly hoping for romance, despite the naysayers pressing him to dump her, including RJ, Ridge, and Steffy. But from the moment he greeted her with a kiss and she saw the lit candles, she was pulling back from him. And so he began pulling info out of her. What's going on? What are you thinking? What's happening? So that's when she shared that outrageous and wildly inaccurate years of dead Beth comment. After she laid out everything Liam said and all about her confusion, then the show ended abruptly right after Thomas said, "There's only one thing I can do." It sounded drastic and stark, but picking up there on Wednesday, the official Bold and Beautiful spoilers say that Thomas does a very selfless thing. And that thing is to let Hope go, to offer her to walk out his door, no harm, no foul. And I'm going to tell you the result of that offer. But if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe. Be sure to click a like if you're enjoying these daily episodes, and definitely drop your comments on this years and years thing and what you're hoping to see on Wednesday. So after Thomas offers her, if you need to walk out the door, and out she goes. Hope is going to walk away from Thomas, but as I've said on previous spoiler videos in the Bold playlist here, I really think that they are just hitting pause on Thomas and Hope and hitting pause on the Steffy, Liam, Fenn thing because of Jackie Wood's maternity leave. She has not given birth as of when we recorded this. I'm about to show you a picture that she posted on Sunday. She was out in the rain, very visibly still pregnant, big old round belly, and you can see it right here. So on Wednesday, look for the end of Thomas and Hope, at least for now, and for Liam to drop Steffy's jaw by something that he says. And let us hope no RJ sightings on Wednesday. No promises on that, though. Thanks for listening. This is Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.